What's the best way to train a foundation model for sequential decision making? Definitely not a domain expert on that, cannot answer. How can we solve dimensionality collapse and self-supervised learning? Definitely not domain expert for this one. How better to handle non-uniform grid data at scale? Not particularly sure what that is asking even. Hi, my name is Pratik, and today I'll be answering impossible questions submitted by researchers. I work on reinforcement learning for dynamics and control of agile and generalist robots. Scaling is all you need, philosophy is dead. Validate or change my mind. What do you think is the best way forward? Well, I think one of the principal problems with this mentality is that we're always generating more data as we go. So we have to be able to handle more and more data. So obviously scaling is something you do need. You need to be able to handle infinite amounts of data at some level, but it's a complex question with a very complex answer. Why are foundation models dramatically less energy efficient learners than human brains? Well, this generally just comes down to the amount of compute that we have available. These foundation models have many trillions of parameters, and I think the human brain has significantly less than trillion neurons, but also the energy required to run these many neurons is significantly less than the human brain. But don't be confused, we still require lots of food and water and stuff to run. And we get to leverage, many thousands of years of human evolution. Versus machine learning models require, just pre-training, and therefore they require more energy. Do you believe in AGI? If not, why? If yes, how will you recognize it? What is your idea definition of AGI? It's definitely a hot button topic issue and very ill-defined, I would say. But I think it generally has a lot of ideas that people kind of bounce around in terms of embodied intelligence, having agents that can learn and explore in the real world, or even something as simple as using the internet to learn new information. But I mean, it's really hard to define what particular skills are part of AGI and which particular skills are not part of AGI. But every day, research moves one step closer towards getting them into our hands. If we had unlimited compute power and used all existing data, could current AI training methods create machines with human level intelligence, or would we hit a performance ceiling? I think it's a little bit more complex than just, throwing all the data we have available at it. I think we have to invent new methods to kind of synthesize the data and extract the meaningful parts of the information out of it. There's a lot of garbage data on the internet and in general data sets. So there's an adage, garbage in, garbage out. So I don't think technically throwing all the data at it is the real solution.